Hi, I'm Paul Perdue, the infrastructure nerd.
And I'm Mary Jo Boyd, a legal technologist. We've had a really great feature in Practice Master for quite some time now, and that is the dashboard. Everybody loves the dashboard. One-stop shop. You can see everything that you need to do in Practice Master.
But people are wondering, what about accounts payable and general ledger and trust accounting and Tabs 3? They need dashboards too.
Yes, and you know what? We have them now.
We do?
We do.
Will you show them to us?
I would be happy to. So I'm really excited to show you that we now have dashboards in Tabs3, Trust, AP, and GL. There is just a great feature that we can see a lot of things just on one screen. So I absolutely love this. So in Tabs, we'll start with the dashboard. So all the way over, you'll have your My Actions, All Actions, and now you're going to have a dashboard feature. So I'm going to refresh my dashboard because I've come into test data here and it's not been refreshed in a while. But now let's go ahead and show you what is going to be included on the dashboard. So the first thing that you're going to see up here in the upper right hand side is your accounts receivable. You'll be able to go out and see what your total accounts receivable is right now. And if I hover, you can see it opens up and even breaks it out for me to see what that consists of. Fees, expenses, advances, finance charge, and even unapplied payments if we have any. So that's nice. This is breaking it out over the aged period of time. So you can see what's 0 to 30, 31 to 60, and so on. And again, you can hover over each one of these columns to also show you the breakdown of what's there. You have the option to include all, which we're doing now, or you can sort it by just the fees or just the costs. So all fees or costs, accounts receivable. You can also, on the upper right-hand side, you can see the unbilled. So this is our work in process. So again, we can do it by fees, costs, or all. And again, we have the ability to hover over and see how it's broken out and each column as to the aged and how much that is. Now I'm in test data, so we've got a lot of things that are quite old. You probably wouldn't have quite that much in WIP in 361 plus days, but this is just giving you that overview. Down in the lower left-hand side, we've got our cash receipts, so we can see exactly what we have brought in for a period of time. So right now, this is showing us October and through September. So this is the date, whatever their fiscal year is maybe in this software. But you can hit any one of these little points and you can look and see what the cash receipts were for that month. And so here we are, we're just going for each month, February, March, April, and so on. You have this year, you can also do the prior year if you'd like. And look at that. If there were one, I think I'm in test data, so I don't have much to compare. But there you have it. You also can look at your billing history. So again, we can look over here in January and see exactly how much we billed compared to 2018. So there's our increase or decrease. So over here, we didn't bill anything. So for March, we see a decrease in what we've billed. So this will give us exactly what we have billed out for those months in our history. So lots of different tools here in the Tabs3 dashboard that can be very helpful for you. So yeah, I hope that works well for you. You also can print these things. So if you want to print the graphs, you've got that. And you can even filter out the graphs to see certain timekeepers, categories, or locations. So that can also break these graphs up by these certain things. So if you want to just restrict to seeing just a certain timekeeper, you can do that. Let's move on to our next dashboard, which we will go to Trust. And so in Trust Account, we have a couple of other things that we can look at. We can look at our bank accounts for one thing. So if you have more than one IOLTA account or different trust accounts, you can see those all listed out with their current balance and when the last reconciliation took place. This is basically that bank account manager section that you have. You can import bank transactions right from the dashboard if you do that. And you can also see the recent trust transactions. So if we look down here, these are all the most recent things that have happened in the different trust accounts that we have set up. You can print checks from here and you can add transactions from here. So if I wanted to print checks, you can just click on that and it takes me right to the print trust checks. So I can go ahead directly there, or I can add a transaction directly from the dashboard. So I can come in right from there and add in any transaction that I need to add. So just a very simple dashboard here, but it does bring some of those things out to the forefront so that you can see them easily. We're going to move on now to accounts payable. So for the accounts payable module, for this dashboard, we can see our unpaid invoices and print checks right from there if we choose. We can see our unposted checks and EFTs, which is a great help for us. So we can see, oh, we have some checks that we forgot to post or some EFTs that we forgot to post, and you can post them right from here. And then you also can see a total of what was paid this month and a little link right directly to your check register. Down here at the bottom, we've got our unpaid invoices. So you'll get a list of all of those unpaid invoices that you currently have that are waiting to be printed. And you can add an invoice from on the fly right from here. So very helpful in accounts payable to be able to see those things that you do every day and be able to get to it in one screen. Finally, we're going to look at the general ledger dashboard. And again, we start off with our bank account manager information. So all of your bank accounts with their balance, and you can again import bank transactions if you choose. You can also see any of the recent bank transactions that you have had. So if you were looking for a specific entry that you just did, either something that's posted from accounts payable or a payment that's come in from Tabs, anything that's happened with those bank accounts, that recent bank account activity, will be right here on the screen. And you can double click on any one of these and get into that journal entry and look at it. You also can add journal entries directly from the dashboard. So if we click on the add journal entries, it's going to take us into a blank journal entry for us to go ahead and enter one right from the dashboard. So again, nice, helpful tools that we have now that we can see in any of the programs to get that dashboard out there, to get shortcuts, to see information quickly without having to do a lot of digging or reports to pull that out. So there you have it, dashboards in all of the programs to simplify your life.
That's just one more way we can help you to worry less
And practice more.